Hi everyone, I'm Law of the West, and this buyer's guide is going to be for the Starlancer Max. It's essentially a large cargo hauler. Its dimensions are 83 meters by 52 meters by 16 meters, so that ends up putting it into the same size category as a 600i, which means that when it comes to the amount of space it takes up, it's going to be the cargo hauling equivalent to a large exploration vessel. And I was having a tough time trying to find other cargo haulers to compare it to, and I think that in the future they'll be designing more ships to be direct competitors for it. But for now, I think that a better way to look at this ship is as being the next logical step up from the Freelancer Max, and it makes that leap in every conceivable way. Instead of having 4 size 3 pilot control guns, it has 4 size 4 weapons. Rather than the 4 size 3s and the 4 size 2 missiles that the Freelancer Max has, the Starlancer has 16 size 3 missiles. The Freelancer Max has 1 turret that has 2 size 3 weapons, while the Starlancer has 2 turrets that have 2 size 4 weapons each. And instead of carrying 120 SCUs like the Freelancer Max does, the Starlancer steps things up by being able to carry 224 SCUs. It also upgrades its living situation for the crew by providing them with all their own rooms. Its amenities are a lot nicer, and it also has its own galley and lounge area, and it has an armory in the front of the ship near the docking collar. For defenses, the Starlancer has 1 large shield generator. It also has a quick cargo loading ramp, and has a separate area that could be used for carrying a vehicle that's rover-sized or smaller. The Starlancer Max can carry 224 SCUs of cargo. 96 SCUs of that is kept in the rear, while the other 128 SCUs are held in the cargo area that was specifically made for the Max. It also has 6 extra VTOL thrusters. Its war-bond price is $225, and its standalone price is $250. So, is this ship worth buying? I think that if you were someone who already owned a Max and wanted to upgrade your status from flying a medium-sized ship to owning a large one, then this would be a no-brainer for you. It also provides an alternative path other than the Hull series when it comes to cargo hauling, where the Hull represents exterior storage while the Max series carries its goods internally. But there's a lot of variety right now when it comes to cargo haulers, and if you want to compare the Starlancer with another ship, you're going to have to look at how they match up in terms of storage, capacity, crew size, firepower, range, amenities, and how much easier or difficult it's going to be to load and offload its cargo. And then you're going to have to decide for yourself how important you think each one of those features are. So there's going to be a lot to consider when it comes to the Starlancer Max. I personally love the way that it offloads its cargo, but I'm really concerned about how big the crew size is for the amount of cargo that it carries. And I'm curious about how they plan on making it an economically feasible choice when compared to something like the Hull C, which carries far more cargo and has a much smaller crew. Also, for the amount of turrets that it has, it's got a huge blind spot along the ventral side of the ship that pirates can exploit. And the more time that I spend looking at the Max, the more I start to feel that a lot of the decisions that they made for this ship may end up working against it in the long run. So that's going to be it for this buyer's guide for the Starlancer Max. I've been your host, Law of the West. Thanks for watching, and take care.